Hi everyone, my name is Banished, and welcome to a new series for Banished. So sit back and relax and enjoy this episode. If you guys are new to my channel, go down below and hit that subscribe button. If you have been here before, welcome back. I love having you here. And if you love this video, go down below and smash that like button. Today, we will be starting Banished, a city builder strategy game developed by Shining Rock Software. The game focuses on careful resource management and survival as an isolated and growing society. I would say this game is pretty similar to City Skylines for the one reason that it has to deal with a lot of economics and building out of a city. So come along and join us on this new adventure as we dive into Banished. Okay everyone, and we are finally here. Welcome to our new colony of Warwick. That's what we're going to be doing. Let's get this all set up here first. We just need to get our all these little boxes kind of set up here in the top corner. Once these are all set up, then we can move on to actually getting everything situated here. So you can see on the map, it's a fairly big map overall. Definitely a cool thing. I like that. We definitely have a lot of room for expansion, and we will definitely be using that in this series. So now to start off in Banished, the first thing you really want to start with is building some kind of shelter. This game is a pretty quick game to start with, so let's get quickly going and let's get some houses being built here because these things are definitely going to need to be built quickly. Let's see. We're going to get... We'll get this going right here. We'll get another one right there. We'll get a second house, a third house probably in there. And that might be good for now. So we have currently everyone set up as laborers. We need to put some people over here into builders to help start collecting these materials from our drop pile to bring over to these houses to be built. As you can see now, we have our citizens taking these resources and they're bringing over to these structures. Once these structures have enough resources, you will see that they'll be able to be built. It's just going to take a little bit. You can see right here, right now, we have some logs going on. The stone are coming up. But right now, so for example, this building is ready to be built. So now what we need is to have some kind of worker come over and start actually building these buildings. And once those are done, we should have some ample resources, which will be good. The next biggest thing you want to do starting off is try to get some kind of food going, because food will definitely be a issue come winter time, and we will definitely have winter coming up fairly soon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear a bunch of this area here. Clearing this area, we can then leave some room for fields. Everyone who's not currently everyone who's working as a laborer right now will basically come down here and will help to start setting and clearing out all this area for us. So that is perfect, exactly what we want to have happen. Okay, I don't know why I keep hitting escape. I gotta try to remember what some of these instructions are again. It's been a little bit since I've played Banished. It's probably been, I don't know, let's say 7 or 8 months since I've played this game, so it will definitely take a little bit just to get everything all situated and started off again. But as you can see right now, we're starting to get some people homes, which is good. We need all these people to have homes by winter, which definitely will be a good thing. Let's see here. How do I turn structures again? It's definitely a good... Oh, there we go. Okay. So let's place this right there. We're going to place another house. And we'll place this one right there. So there we go. So that should give us then enough room, hopefully, for all our citizens to have a house. You can see right here, we are building that up, which is also very good. The next thing that we also need, like I said, we're waiting for a lot of this to clear out just to get resources. We're going to need to build more buildings, but also to get land cleared for farming. If you go into here, you can see we have a bunch of different options. The one thing that I did was we are definitely using mods right now. We're using, I believe it's the MegaMod pack. It's basically every single mod crammed into one asset. So we have everything from medieval mods to American colonial mods. We have everything in this gameplay, which will make for, I think, some interesting overall gameplay. But you guys will have to let me know what you think, and if you like that we're using all these mods. I personally like it, and I think it will be good for us going forward. The first thing I'm going to do, I want to build fields, but it's not looking like we're going to be able to do that quite yet. So let's see here. We have these fishing farms we could build. Where is some fishing piers? Raw resource. Those are all cows. They have to have fishing somewhere. That's fences. That's more fences. Nope. Nope. It's probably in here somewhere, I bet you. Here it is. Okay. So let's get a fishing dock out here. Fishing docks will be definitely vital for us going forward as winter comes. This will definitely help us collect some resources. And the best thing to note, as you guys can see, there's a huge ring going around the outside here. You want as much of this ring as possible in the water. That will help collect more fish for your settlement, which will be great when winter comes. So for example, probably right here would honestly be the best place to place this. Yeah. Yeah, probably here I would say. Let's place this also right there. So now we're going to have 2 more resources coming online. This should help us replenish some of our food since this is starting to dwindle. And these definitely need to be built up pretty quick right here, because we are going to start losing some citizens if we don't give them houses for them to actually go and grab food. So this game is a very quick-paced game starting out, but it will definitely get pretty interesting as we move on. There's a bunch of different asset classes that I really am looking excited and forward to build. So I definitely think you guys will like that also as we move forward. You can see right here we are definitely getting a lot of things cleared out, which is going well. We also need to consider now tools, since tools are used to build a lot of these buildings here. We're going to need tools to continue building constructions. So what I should look into here is where we need and where we can actually find tools, first of all. So we have here a smith. What can we get here? Alright, so this is one smith. This looks like this is the base game smith. That could be good for us. We have over here is going to be our first dock. So let's see, if we put this, let's say, over here. It's going to be right next to the barn, close access to resources back and forth. I think that will be a good location to put a smith. Then once that is built, the next thing that we're probably going to have to consider is looking at getting some kind of wool production up or clothing production. And the way to get that going, there's going to be a few steps we need to think about when we do that. So let's start first with getting some cabins. We need hunting cabins. So let's do this. Okay. So we're going to set this hunting cabin right out here in the woods. You want these cabins to be away from your main settlements, just because it will help gather more animals, basically. So we're going to place this guy out in here. That should be good. And to make it easier for these individuals out here, we should also place some houses out here so they don't have to come all the way back. And where are our paths? That's removing paths. We want to build paths. Here we go, paths. So we just want a dirt road right now. Where did we place this? Alright, so it's right here. Perfect. So let's take this, and this is going to just shoot straight down to here, over one, and it's just going to come over like that. Basically putting these roads here, it will allow for individuals to walk a lot quicker to their destinations once they're all set up, which will be perfect for us because that's what we're going to need. quick movement through the settlements will help boost production. So definitely a must-have for us as we expand this going forward. There we go. And we'll also have this just come out here, right in front of our smith. And this should then also curve back towards our fishing. Perfect. So we are definitely getting a good amount of things situated here. We are running low on wood, which is another thing that we need to get set up. Once, like I mentioned, once you start this, it's a pretty quick start. So let's try to get this going here. I gotta figure out where again are the logs. There we go. This is what we need. All right. So this is going to go over here. Right next to our pile here. That will be perfect because we'll have the cutter being able to come out and grab resources pretty quickly. And that will help also cut down the time needed. So definitely a great object, a great setup right here, basically. So that is good. I believe right now that's basically the basics all set up for the game. It's just going to take a little bit to get everything all set up and built. So I'm just going to let this run a little bit, and once everything's all built, I will come back to you guys. Okay guys, and I am back. We have finished building all of these buildings that we originally set out to build. The one thing we need to do, let's get some hunters here on this cabin, so that will help. Let's put we really need all the food. I don't want to really have that many out there, but I think that's what we're gonna have to do for right now. And the one thing we got to consider next time winter's over, we got to put some houses out here and some storage facilities. It'll just help with the hunting area over here and allow them to not have to travel as far to bring goods back to this barn. And also so they don't have to travel all the way back here for their house. I believe in Banished, people's homes are selected based on how close they are to their workplace. So for example, these guys will probably be living in this house here. Yep, you can see hunters are in here. So we want these guys to probably most likely have a home not around here. We want it out here so they don't have to travel that far. Plus then if we give them a barn out here, they'll never really have to come back. The only people that'll be going back and forth here are laborers, which will be perfect for how we're trying to set everything up going forward. So there we go, that's good. Perfect. So now it's more or less for this winter, we gotta just kind of ride it out, hopefully keep all the people we have here healthy, and also keep, try to get as much food in storage as possible. Right now, fish and hunting is our best bet, so that's why I usually build 2 fishing docks to start with, and then to try to help just get some extra, get a hunting lodge, because also a hunting lodge will make pelts, and you need these, or was it pelts? I think they're pelts. They'll get, oh, this makes feathers. Okay, so right now we're just getting feathers because we just got some ducks. But I believe they should get some pelts from it, or hide. Basically, we'll get some hide from it, deers and stuff like that. And the hides we can then turn into coats, which we will need once winter comes back around next year. So right now we are going into early spring. That was our first winter we made it through. That was definitely a close call with the firewood. You can see over here, where's firewood again? Yeah, so we don't have much firewood. That's probably going to be a majority of this spring. Going to be trying to collect some firewood for our town here, just so we're ready for next winter. You can see here we have a population of 13 people and 9 children. So that is pretty good overall. Probably for this year, we're going to do a few more houses here just to try to get some of these children, once they grow up, into a new home and try to keep growing our population that way. We need to grow and expand to try to have our society basically thrive. If we're not growing, then we are definitely going to lose out and basically become no longer a civilization. So let's put some houses out here, because I said that we were going to do that with some storage facilities. So what can we do for storage? We have some different types of barns, it looks like. We'll probably put a smaller barn out here. We don't need anything too crazy. So yeah, we'll put that out here. That will be good. So we have one house, one barn. And then just to help a little bit more, we need to put a stockpile out here too. So let's put the stockpile, we'll put that just about here, just to help. If they collect any goods, they'll put them down here. And once this is done, we need to put a gathering hut out here also. That'll be the next thing we need to do, because gathering huts will get some kind of herbs and spices. And they'll also get some other food for us. So it'll be good for us going forward. Let's bump this limit up to 400. And then once this is up, we can probably take one worker off of this. Just let one guy work full time there. Give us a little bit more laborers. And we need to start piling up this food. So it's the main reason why I haven't taken anyone off the food yet. Hopefully we'll get some children turning into adults, and that will help boost some of this people we can use and stuff like that for laborers to go get some more stones and other resources for us. But yeah, this is definitely a fun game. I think this will definitely be a good series going forward, but we'll see. We'll see. You guys will have to let me know what you think down in the comments below. You know, let me know what you think. I'd love to hear any things you guys got to say about the game, how I'm playing it, whether you like it or not, whether you want to see a different strategy being used, or if you guys are, are experienced at Banished, let me know, and we can discuss how we can go about expanding our cities going forward. But okay, let's see what we can do now. We need to definitely get some more stone, so let's just quickly take off 2 people from the fishing docks. Where are these fisheries? Alright, we'll take 1 person off. So we have still 6 people working. We need stone really bad. So let's figure out how we're going to get some more stone in here. There's a lot of stone in here. So we're going to start collecting a lot of this stone. I think that will be good. We'll bring these to our piles, and that should help us grow some more, basically demand and stuff for the stones. Okay. Okay. Perfect. I keep doing that. I gotta stop hitting escape. The escape button I'm so used to hitting, and it doesn't get you out of the asset that you were in. Let's see what else we can do here. This is going well out here. Let's just place a gathering hut too. Where are these gathering huts? I think it's one of these. Gathering hut. Okay. So this is what we're going to need to place out here also. Okay. So that's going to go right about there. So now we'll have a gathering hut, a house, a barn, and also a stockpile. We'll probably need to place a second house out here too, just because the way this is going to be situated, we'll need probably the 2 houses with all the people. We're going to probably have about 6 people living out here in total, which will be fine for us going forward. When you start out early in this game, it's a lot of balancing civilians back and forth between different tasks to try to grow and keep all your, not just resources, but keep your civilization being built. Without doing that, you'll definitely run into some issues where it will definitely get, oh, we're getting low food. Alright, so now since we're getting low food, we gotta have to have these fishermen come back in full swing, because otherwise we're gonna run into some major issues with that. So let's just bring those guys back to there. How are these hunters doing? We have 3 hunters, which I think I can up it to 4. That's fine. And then we have 3 laborers. So these 3 laborers should continue to gather, it looks like, stone, and also hopefully build out these houses and also this gathering hut. So I think what we're going to do is let this work just a little bit more and try to get some more resources here built out, just because we're trying to get this settled hopefully before next winter. We definitely need to get that going good. So I'm going to get this finished up, and once this is complete, I will be back with you guys. Okay guys, and we are back. These have all been basically built up here. We just need to get builders now actually out and going to actually build these structures. But winter has come again, and we have not gotten the buildings that I wanted built, which is fine, but they will hopefully be built during the winter. It'll definitely be a cold winter. We only have 7 coats left, which hopefully will hold us out for this winter, so next time around we could basically then start building and making some coats, because we definitely need them for our citizens. So let's get some builders going here. How much does this need left? Okay, so this just still needs some logs. We need some stone, and then this wood cutting area will also be ready and set to go. So this basically area out here will be its own independent, I guess you could say, town, little town from what we have over here, which will be good. It will definitely keep things fresh, and also we'll have basically 2 main production facility areas running. This area will be our obviously main area for the town, but out here we'll be collecting food, collecting resources, and getting things situated for what the town really does need. These guys are, you can see, bringing over these resources, and there we go. That is finished. So let's switch over. We'll do 3 laborers over to here right now. I'm not sure exactly what they're going to start building first. They'll probably start building the house because that was the first thing I placed. They'll probably do the house, the barn, then the gathering hut, then the other house. Or they're going to just go and do the gathering hut first. No, they're doing the house. There you go. So that's what they're going to do first. This will get built hopefully fairly quick. We already got the frames going up on it, and they are looking very solid. This is good because right now we have 18 adults in our town, and we definitely need to move some of them into new homes to make them have kids too. We got to just keep moving people around and having more and more babies so we can grow this population. Got to keep growing, baby. But yeah, this is should be going pretty well. We have now also the barn being built, which is perfect. That will be good for the hunting lodge, because now the hunters won't have to go all the way back to the town. They can just go right here to our lodge. So good, we have that going. How is this coming along over here? I bet you production is probably, yep, production has ramped up substantially here. So we are definitely bringing in a good amount of fish, which it's probably what we're surviving off of, I bet you, right now. If we go into here, we still looks like have some onions and some other material. We have some venison, but it looks like mostly we're leather. What else do we have in here? Fish. Yeah, fish is our biggest source of income right now. Or not income, I should say food. So definitely the thing that we're surviving most off of. This right here. Okay, so yeah, this year actually we've gotten some venison. So that is good. That means we have leather. There we go. We have leather coming in, and that will have to then be used to make some coats coming up in this spring season when we also get into making some farms. So overall, you know, we're getting there. We are definitely getting there, guys. Good things to come. Let's see. How is this going? We just finished building our first house. That is perfect. Yep. So you guys can see here now we have a fisherman and a builder that moved in. They are pretty young. We got 12 and 15 that moved in. I guess in the town of Warwick in Banished. I guess once you turn 11, you must become an adult. So, okay, so those guys are moving in, and we'll see. Maybe they'll have some babies soon, and we can grow some more of the town. The barn is going up real quick, which is perfect. Let's see what else we have here. Yeah, you can see here, okay, we just had another kid born. Yeah. How is our wood? We need to have our wood chopper come back, because we're definitely getting low on some wood. That would be good. Oh, also, yeah, I just thought about when we build these new structures here. So we need to put all inventory in here. So each time we build, you're basically going to be depleting our inventory even more. So it's good that we can get some more wood storage going, because otherwise we're going to run into some wood shortage, or I should say some fuel shortage soon, and that won't be good either. So hopefully this all gets built before winter's over. But we'll have to see. Okay guys, we are back, and now we have gotten all these buildings built. We need to get these builders off here, and we need to get some logging going here, because we are running low on logs, and we want to do a combination of both of these where we cut and plant at the same time. So that means we should be getting a good amount of logs situated for basically our upcoming season here. We need to also up the limit here to 600, and we're gonna have to get a field going here. So let's get some crops planted, because this is definitely another big start in the game. We're not gonna have too many crops to start with, but it will definitely be something good just to have. We don't want to make too big of fields, because then we're going to be losing some efficiencies here for sure. So let's go with a 10 by 12 to start. That will probably be fine, and that is good. We don't need anything, so what can we do here? We can get with some lettuce and rye. Let's go with some lettuce to start, and we're just going to get, I think, 2 workers. We're going to do 1, I guess, on this field. We'll do 1 here for right now. We have no laborers. We have everyone working kind of in a place already. We're going to take off just 2 guys from the docks, and we're going to have them go elsewhere to just help out in the community and get things going. But yeah, this is definitely a pretty good start, it looks like. The one thing we want to also get, as I mentioned, is a, what is it, for clothing? So let's get a tailor placed in here. I think we're going to place this tailor just right across the street from the blacksmith. So let's just turn this guy around, and this one's going right in there. So that's perfect. That will hopefully go in pretty soon, and we can also start making some coats because we are running low. But yeah, I think we are going to end today's episode here, guys. Once again, my name is Banished, and I hope you enjoyed this first look at Banished. If you guys enjoy this episode of Banished, you guys want to see some more Banished, go down below, smash that like button, comment on the video, and also subscribe to my channel if you guys have not subscribed yet. It would definitely help, and we'll definitely be doing a few more episodes of Banished. But if you guys want to see a lot, let me know by doing hitting that like button and commenting down below. But yeah, if you guys haven't heard already, my other series that we have going on right now is called Transport Fever. For Transport Fever, we have a giveaway also going on. If you are interested, all you need to do to enter the giveaway is go down to a Transport Fever series episode, like that video, comment, and then also subscribe to my channel. If you guys do that, you will be entered in for a chance to win a free copy of Transport Fever. So definitely go do that if you like those kind of games. But on that note, once again, my name is Banished. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next episode. See you guys later.